you point that out, because in the time that I've known you, I think truly one of the biggest transitions is that piece of your personality of stepping up and talking out, and
Yeah.
that was not part and parcel of who you were when I first met you. And so I think it's interesting that when we live into who we are,
Yeah.
we feel emboldened to let other parts of ourselves speak and other parts of ourselves shine. And so I want to go back to you said that the person you talked to in the group, the other trans person,
Yeah.
that person said, "I'm just being me."
Yeah.
But in so many ways, it's so hard for us just to be ourselves,
Yeah.
because people tell us that you should be different in different ways. You should be thinner. You should be not that race, not that orientation, not that whatever. Not good enough. Any final thoughts on how you would offer advice about how to speak our own truth to our own identity? I mean, I know that's a big kind of lofty question. You told the story, but where do you find strength to do that?
Loving yourself. Being your main support, your main ally, being your own best friend first. If you can't look in the mirror and say you're beautiful, you're handsome, you're smart, you're intelligent, then just work on them little things. If you can't do that, just see the things you're good at. Everybody's good at something. Just say, like, I could do this a little bit better than the next person. I'm pretty proud of that. And being confident and being able to know that even though there's billions of people in the world, there's only one you. And you're unique. And you should always be true to that. I know right now for y'all at this young age, I remember when I was young, I was like, I don't know who I am. I don't know where, half the time I didn't even know where I was going. But it will get better, it will get easier, you will learn, you will grow, you will be a part of the world, you will see things differently from whatever everybody else around you in your groups. You will grow apart from people, but the one thing that will always stay constant in your life is God. He will never change, he will never go away, he's always there.
And there's something to being said to just being who you are right now.
Yes.
I think when I was a teenager, I constantly, actually even sometimes now, still think about who I want to be and what I'm moving toward. And sometimes it's okay just to say, things are okay right now. I'm just happy who I am right now.
That's like being grateful about the little things. Like,
Yeah.
I'm awesome right now. I know like future me will be awesome too.
Yeah.
You gotta take it like one day at a time.
Yeah.
Like, I was
I'm gonna
really
enjoy
good today.
This dollar,
Go
now, I'll
me.
enjoy this dollar later.
Yeah. Basically, had a 5 next time.
Right, high five.
Yeah, had a 5 next time. I think like one of the... And then future Anton will enjoy the 5.
I think you need a t-shirt that says
High five next time. That is-
I think like one of the books that actually helped me with loving myself and everything, I introduced it to you, was The 4 Agreements. The 4 Agreements, which is a beautiful book. It's something that we all know, common things that we know, but we forget. Especially that our words hurt people. Our words are very powerful. It's lasting on people. And being able to know that you can also use that bad energy for good energy and saying something positive about someone. And I think that's one of the things that are good, in knowing that we can all create our own. In the book it said we can all create our own heaven. We just refuse to see it because we're in hell. This type of hell that we listen to other people's opinions instead of listening to ourselves. And one of the things that I love about that book, I'm not going to quote it because I can't quote it word for word, but one of the things is that don't matter if everybody says you're good and everything else, it just matters what you think of yourself. That's the one opinion you should always listen to.
How much do warlords cost?
It depends on if your health insurance covers it or not. I know mine's only costs $1.25 in copay.
Could you speak about the blog that you do? And sort of the purpose and meaning behind it?
The blog?
Yes.
The blog was a purpose for me to have a platform and to use it for good and try to get out, try to be more visible instead of being easily could fade into the background. And also knowing that I have little cousins and knowing that whether they fight against me, like, oh, I don't look up to you, oh, you're weird and all that, they look up to me and they see what I do every day. And knowing that that blog may reach one person, 10 people, but also knowing that it could change somebody also. Whether they're trans or not trans, they can see it differently instead of looking at it negatively. And being able to know that through my blog and through more work I do with the church and more work I will do in my own free time, is to know that I want to make a better place for my cousins, for y'all. Even though your generation's up, my generation still has a little bit more for y'all. So we can set that stage for y'all so y'all can not feel so much pressure and so much bullying and so much stress as young adults, but to be accepted everywhere. And I believe like one of the things I said is that I'm willing to wear a bull's eye on me so the next kid doesn't have to. So yeah.
Thank you. Any last
What
questions?
do you do for work?
Right now I'm not working because the surgery took me from my job.
Oh, okay.
I did housekeeping for a little bit. Right now I'm currently working on my GED, and then after my GED I'm going to go to college and be a film major.
Cool, because I was going to say, you need to be doing something amazing.
Documentaries. I mean, a lot of people tell me what to be.
That's why I said
You should be a
something
lawyer.
amazing.
Like, you should be a lawyer. You should be a doctor. You should be a nurse. You should be a
Yeah.
psychologist. I was like,
No, just be amazing.
I just want to be me.
Just be amazing.
Just
Yeah.
be amazing. Don't you wish we could just get paid to be amazing?
We would all
Yeah.
You
Be
don't.
paid in here.
We would be rolling in the dough.
That's cool.
Mhm.
Any last questions?
Sorry, I have one more. So do you have to change legal documents? How's that go?
Yes, I'm in the process
You do?
right now.
Okay.
I joined with a organization that is doing a lot, like a couple, like right now it's only 2 or 3 law firms that are doing it for pro bono to help transgender people with the paperwork of getting your name legally changed and your gender mark legally changed and all that. And I'm on a list. I was on a list. I was 32, but I'm number 9. So it's coming
You're
up.
working your way up.
Yeah. And after I change my name, I plan on getting baptized here.
Oh, that's cool.
And that's the first baptism. I never got baptized in my other religion. So I want to be able to get baptized as Antoine legally and knowing that. So,
That's great.
When's your birthday?
March 31st.
What about the other one?
The other one's April 17th. But I like March 31st because that falls me under Aries.
And what do we like about Aries?
They're awesome. They're leaders.
Excellent. Nice. Nice. Well, thank you very much for sharing this with us
Yeah.
and sharing your time with us.
I love being here with y'all, and I hope I can come back and do some more things with y'all
Cool.
and volunteer
We
more.
love it. You bet.
Yes, indeed.
All right.
Cause I'm a big boy hitting idle now, well nearly. If I pull the wool back from my eyes, I can see clearly. The world is at my